Hi, this is Nathalie from LineDotArrow from the Netherlands, and I have a show and tell video of a kit that was on my laptop for a few weeks now, maybe even months. And I was cleaning my laptop yesterday and I found kits. Some of them already done. This one was almost done. It just needed a title page, a title and a title page. And I'm going to show you the pages. It is available on my Ko-fi already. I have 20 kits over there. I still have 9 left for a very special price because, yeah, it's Valentine's Day. So I thought, let's do that. But I made a post in the Facebook group so you will all see and you are able to hop over to the Ko-fi page and purchase the one with the huge discount. It's very cheap, to be honest. It's 25 pages. It's rather big, and it's a photographer's work. We say fotograaf, and this is werk. We say het werk van de fotograaf. Because I like the theme. I like the old cameras. I like old pictures, portrait pictures. I like, I try to, because I remember that I made it when I saw the kit yesterday. I wanted to like catch the, the Sherlock Holmes movies, the newer versions where they have like the damask and the rich fabrics and the velvet and the heavy furniture, like the antique furniture, and I really like that vibe. And I wanted to do something in that theme with those colors, with those elements, with those designs. And I think I tried, I tried really hard, yeah, but I think I managed to catch that a little. I'm going to show you the pages. It has a lot of elements like photographs albums, like albums where you put in the photographs. I try to, because obviously you could do a whole scene about being a photographer and what it all takes to be one, but I wanted to be like, this was his portfolio, his work that he already done. But yeah, maybe I'm going on and on about the whole thing that I wanted to catch. I'm just showing you the pages. I really like that it has botanical themes in it. It can be grungy, but I don't think it's grungy. I think it's like mostly antique vintage florals, maybe even a little bit shabby with a hint of grunge. And I feel it's I'm working with the shabby chic, the shabby floral pages at the moment. So I feel really bad I can't work with these because I really want to give this a go. I really like this. I incorporated lots and lots of real vintage album pieces. And also a lot of collage pages. And I'm flipping this to the right because I want to show you something. And you can use it on its own, but you can also cut out all the elements, of course, if you want to. This is one of my favorite pages. I'm not sure if you can see, but this has like floral also. Yeah, I really like this. And you can have the signatures of the people he photographed, like they were important. I'm not sure if they were important. I can find it out, but I really like the images. So there is a lot of room if you put these in a journal to actually write. I really like this one too. All the layers. This can be a writing page, or you can collage your own thing on it when you use it as a journal. And this one, oh, I also should have printed this one on more heavier paper. I forgot to do that. Another writing page. And another writing page. Another collage page. And another collage page. This mostly had like scripts because I wanted to do something with scripts, and they are not all photograph related, but they are fun. So that's why I put them in. And this is a sheet with the minis. So you have the 3 fuzzy cut element sheets on one page, so you can decorate little things like tags and everything. And this is what I wanted to show you. This one is printed on regular copy paper, and this one is on presentation paper. Not sure if the camera picks up. This is slightly, it has slightly more color. It's more green, but it doesn't, it's not like it's a huge difference. It's a little bit more bright. And that's what I wanted to show you. So if you don't have the presentation paper, you still have a good quality of images to use. There are pockets, and if these pockets are too big, you could simply adjust them by folding them over a little bit more, so you can make them smaller. Tags, little bits and bobs. I forgot to put the logo on here. Yeah, I forgot. More little elements. Little bits and bobs. Tags. This is the same one. This is a little bit more crisp, a little bit more bright, but still this is very okay. And I did the same with this one. So you can see the difference. But yeah, these will be listed in my Etsy. But the other Ko-fi listing is available as long as it is available. I have 9 left. When those 9 kits are sold, it will not be back on my Ko-fi. It will only be available in my Etsy store. And then it will be a different price. But yeah, because it's Valentine's Day, I wanted to give you a little extra. And probably this will be with a little discount, of course, because I always do that, even though it's a new kit. But it will not be as cheap as it was on my Ko-fi. So if you are interested, hop over to my Ko-fi page. And then I also have something, because it's Valentine's Day today, a Valentine freebie. Yay! And it's pink. Very, very pink. You probably saw this already in the Facebook group. And it comes, this is just an image to post in the Facebook group, but I put it on here. So this is a promo sheet, but there are actually things you can use, because you can cut these out and you have smaller versions. You can even use these elements. But this is the promo sheet. 4 pages you have. These are like journal cards, or you can turn them into pockets. Straight lines, so you can even cut a tag from it. You can use it as a journal card. You can even make a small booklet. I didn't want to do too much shapes, so you have the freedom to make whatever you want to create. And of course there is a background paper. You can use that in your projects or in other projects. And we have a little booklet. And this is an inside and an outside piece. This is the well, you can switch it around, but one of these is slightly bigger. I think this one is bigger than this one. But what you do is you score this in half, merge them together, and then you have an outside and an inside. This can be a pocket on the outside or on the inside, and the same goes for this one. And I thought, well, maybe I can create a little booklet today together with you. And these will be available in the Facebook group. I'm not sure if I'm going to put them on my Ko-Fi page. Because I really want this to be a group thing. I want to thank you for all your support. Although there are many people on the Ko-Fi page that support me too. So yeah, maybe I should put them over there too. But make sure you use them. You can print, cut, and create stuff. You can even sell that stuff. That's okay. But don't give these away as a giveaway yourself. Or and give them to somebody in another group. Say, oh, here, I have a freebie for you. No. And also do not alter this digitally. And what I mean is, like, for instance, take this out, merge it onto this paper, and then say it's your design, because it's not. You can do whatever you want with the freebies, but don't redesign with these. And also do not create a masterboard, scan it, and give that away as a freebie, because yeah, that's not how it works. And I'm really sorry I have to say this, but sometimes these things happen, and I expect everyone who is working with the freebies, downloading them, also respect the rules and see them as printed versions. They can create stuff with. You can even sell it. That's okay. I don't mind, but don't say it's your design or give it away as a freebie yourself, saying it's your design. And I know a lot of you, well, most of you don't do that, but just, I really want to say that again, point it out, because it does happen more than you realize behind the scenes. And yeah. Okay. Enough with the serious talk. Yeah, again, this one is still on my Ko-Fi. Well, I hope it is. And until I upload the video, maybe it's already sold out. I don't know. A few are left for a very special price. And I'm going to do a little craft with these. Let me quickly set up the desk, and then you will see me back. So I'm back. I'm going to take my bracelet off because it's making a noise. Like I said, this is the promo sheet. You can work with this too. But first, let me cut out the booklet. I'm going to do most of it off camera, of course. And then when I'm going to do the scoring, I will show you on camera. But yeah, I'm going to cut it. So I cut out both the sheets. These are the pockets. I didn't back them yet because I wanted to show you this real quick. What I do is, because this is not exactly in half, I just take this brown line and I place it half. If I score, it's half on the brown line. So this is a little spine. I have videos where I made this booklet, because I have put it in another kit before. I will try to link it down below so you have that video too, because that is a really embellished video. No, not the video, the booklet. And you see, it's not straight. The sides are not as wide, but that's okay. And the reason why is because when you glued everything together, then you are going to cut the final size. I'm just thinking, this is the right side and this. I think I want it like this. So this is going to be the outside, this is going to be the inside. I just put glue on one half of the folio and then I line it up like so. And then I move it to the other side. And then you have this still not glued. Then you glue it together like so. And refold. I do need to get my tray, so I will be able to ink. I didn't grab that yet. Okay, now I'm going back with the paper trimmer. Sorry for the noise. I could also do it like this. Yeah, and that is basically it. Now you have the booklet. It's really simple. It's not too difficult. I'm so sorry, I'm dropping all the small ink pads. Did you grab my dab thingy? Where is it? This one. This is the front side. Yeah. Sorry, I wanted to get my corner punch because I want to round the corners. I like that. So you have this. You can ink. You can also skip the inking, of course. It's not something you need to do. To me, it's something I need to do because, well, I like it, but you don't have to, of course. Just going to ink a little bit more. To give it that age look. I also want to ink this. Oh, first I need to score, of course. These are the pockets. And there was a lady in a Facebook group. I don't know her name. I will try to, when I post the video, also try to tag you. She had a question about pockets. And this is a template for a pocket also. And there are more freebies on my Facebook group that has pockets. So if you don't know how to create a pocket from another image or sheet of paper, you can use this as your guide. And I also said I was going to do a video for her because she also asked, when you have a fabric pocket, how can you make it sturdy? Well, I always if it's like a lace pocket, I always add or acetate or tracing paper, or what's the other paper? Vellum. It's more sturdy. And I often use chalk paper. That is different than vellum. It's even more sturdy. So you still have the see-through of the lace. And if you have like a solid fabric, so it's not lacy, it's one piece of fabric, you can also add book pages on the inside. So basically glue on the fabric to the book page and then glue it on to your journal or project, and that will make it sturdy but not extremely stiff. And sewing also makes pockets more sturdy, fabric pockets, but also paper pockets. Yeah. So I now ink the pockets. This needs to be a little bit lower. So I'm not sure if you're going to do something for Valentine's Day. Me and my husband agreed to not buy each other presents, but we are going to the movies tonight to have a little quality time together, and I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, let's see. I want this on the outside. You can also pop on two, of course. And you can do sewing, you can do whatever you want. I think... Well, first let me create some pages to go inside. So I found some ledger. Oh, this is, by the way, the chalk paper that I use to create a fabric pocket. If you have the paper like this and you layer this on top and then you glue it to the page and attach it over here by sewing or by gluing, it's more sturdy. That's what I meant. But I have some ledgers. Not sure if I'm going to use them all. I have some coffee dyed paper, although it is very wrinkly. Yeah, it is coffee dyed. And I'm just going to cut them to size. So I cut them to size. They are a little bit wider than the booklet because I also want to add like lace. It's also a little bit longer, so I need to cut off a piece of the bottom. Well, I'm going to do that off camera. Otherwise it's going to take very long before you can see me finish this booklet. And I also want to round the corners. But first let me show you how I'm going to sew in the signature. You make sure you have all the pages on the right spot. Press it into the crease as good as possible. And then you have a poke tool. I have mine over here. And I'm going to place it in the booklet. Really press it in. And then you have it like so. And I'm going to poke 3 holes. I'm going to start in the middle. Well, what I can eyeball is the middle. Seeing, I need to cut off a little bit of this one, but that's okay. Then I poke one over here and one over here. Is there a needle inside? Please let that, yeah, there's a needle. And then in this case I'm using wax thread, but you can also use like embroidery thread or anything you have floating around. But I think this is easy to use. And you need to pull, but you don't need to pull it too tight, otherwise your paper will rip. But you will learn. And I always go underneath this one and then tie this in a knot. You can leave it like a bookmark dangled down. I'm just going to cut off a little bit of the thread, otherwise it's very long. And I also need to cut off a little piece of this because it's a little bit too long. Probably shifted the page a little when I sewn it in. But that's okay, I'm not worried. And if that paper is, well, very off, you can always rip it out. That's an option too. Now it's fitting. Okay, just need to scroll it a little. You can put like dangles on here. I do want to round the corners, so I'm quickly going to do that. But that's not a thing you need to do, it's optional. Of course, I like my corners rounded. So I have rounded all the corners. I have here a piece of white lace that I want to put on. But I also need to think about the pockets before I put on the lace, where I do want to add the pockets to this little project. This is basically how you can make a junk journal. But if you do this on a larger scale, you have to be sure that you create a little bit of a spine. Otherwise, you can see it with this booklet already. It is an alligator mouth. It's not closing down, it's not laying flat. But for a small booklet, I'm okay with that. It's actually a small junk journal. Yeah, the lace. Let me put on the lace. I'm going to use the Fabric. I'm just going to put on the lace on the outside, like so. Oh, I have white lace, but I also have this pink, and I'm going to use the pink. No, I'm going to use the white on the outside. Sorry. Just had to find the beginning. So to glue it on like so. Okay, and now I'm going to glue the pink on the inside. But also the lace is not necessary to put on. It's, if you want to, you can, but if you don't want to, you can leave it. You can skip that part. But I like a little bit of lace. And I'm just going to glue it as far as possible to the outside of the cover, so you still see a little bit of the lace peeking out over here. Yeah. But you can also add just one layer, of course. It doesn't have to be exactly what I'm doing. Okay, it's not like so. I'm going to repeat it on the other side. So I'm going to glue it on exactly the same way. I'm just going to make this into a bow because I haven't got any dangles on. Yeah, let me do the gluing of the lace on the other half off camera. So I glued on the lace on the back side too. So now we have this. I do want to trim this. And yeah, I have the pockets actually, and I also have like these elements. I'm also thinking, what do I want to put on the front? Where's the other half? Oh, over here. Because I'm not sure what I want to put on the front. Let me see. I haven't done anything with this, but you could incorporate this, of course, in your journal. I think I am going to get this one together with this one. Yeah. And if I have it on front, then I can see if I put a pocket over here or not. Otherwise it will be too busy. Let me quickly cut these out. I cut them and I inked them, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to put it on. Also do it like so, or make this a tiny bit smaller maybe. And first let me quickly glue it on. Oh, I do want to add a little bit of fabric behind. Almost forgot. have to, let me use the fabric. Just going to glue this onto the fabric. And then I can add it to the other piece. I think I want, well, I want it like this. And then I want I whip it. It's not glued on. I had to wait with the whipping, I think. This can also be like cheesecloth. It doesn't have to be this sort of fabric. I like this fabric. It's actually, I think it's an old sheet. A bed sheet. And it's a little bit worn, so it's very thin. And I do like that. Yeah. And you need to add a little bit of glue, extra glue. Okay, I still need to add more glue. And now I'm going to glue it to the paper, but the paper is a little bit too big for my liking. So let me see what is the best way. I can also do it a little like so. Yeah. And I think I am going to rip this piece. So it can be on here. And also have this piece of lace, and I have this piece floating around. So I think I want this piece to go on here. Maybe a little bit of the pink. Maybe. Yeah. To add a little bit of the pink. And now I'm going to glue the whole thing to the card. just going to glue it like so. And now I'm going to glue it onto the booklet. And I'm going to place it on the booklet, not straight, and over the edge of the lace. So I'm pretty sure I will not be able to glue a pocket on the front. No. So what I'm going to do is I want to add this one, put this one over here. Like so. Of course, we can also add one at the back. Let's do that. Okay, and I have these. I have merged book pages together. I did that in the past. These are glued together with a glue stick, and that is a great way to back your cards and everything. So I'm going to glue it on here. And I'm going to do the same with the other card. Because if you have like a glue stick with book pages, it's become very wet, but if you leave it to dry, it is extremely sturdy. It's a real good base to back up your tags, journal cards, whatever you have. It really works great. And you always have to figure out how many layers you want to add of the book paper, because sometimes it's going to be too thick, sometimes it's a little bit too thin. I think this is even a little bit too thick, to be honest. Yeah. Just peeling off this. Otherwise it's a very sturdy card. And the little booklet is going to be a chunky monkey when I put it in. So instead of making 2 journal cards from the journal cards, I'm creating one. So I turned this into a little journal card. I inked it, I cut it to size, and then I inked it so it can go in here. I do need to add a little bit of glue on here. I have a piece of fabric over here. I'm just going to create a little tab. And And usually I would punch in an eyelet, but today I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to have it like so. And this is a strip from the ledger. It has script, and I'm just going to glue that over the top part. So it's like so. And I'm going to do the same on the back side. Although it doesn't have script on this piece, or a little. So this can go in this pocket. This can go in here. So you have this little card. And yeah, let's create one card to put in the back pocket. Let's see what we got. Maybe this is a fun. Yeah, I'm going to work with this one. I'm going to back it with the book page. Then I'm going to add a piece of coffee dyed paper. Yeah, let me do that real quick. So I glued on coffee dyed coffee dyed paper, and it's wrinkled, and what I did was inked around, and also did like do this, because when you wrinkle it, it's going to show more. This is a piece of the book page, and I really like this bit sticking out, so I left it like that. On here I want to, because there's nothing on, it's not embellished or anything, so I thought, well, maybe just add a little bit of fabric on here. I think this is also a great project to use up scraps from your fabrics and laces and all sorts of things. Yeah. And this has nothing to do. Oh, I can. Know what I can do. I could. Where is it? Yeah. The word Valentine. That's nice. It's very white, so I'm going to ink it. Yeah. Do it on here. And I also want to add a little lace on here. Like so. Maybe this piece. Not very big. But yeah, big enough. What else do I want to put on? Maybe a very small button, not a button. Sorry, I said the wrong word. Stay put, please. On the back side, I'm just going to glue a little strip of the fabric. Okay, this is not working. Come on, yeah. Otherwise it looks so weird. So we have this card to go in here, and it's a simple little booklet you can create, and it's a fun little craft, and you can send it out. You don't have to use it only for Valentine's Day, of course. It is a Valentine's freebie for you to use on Valentine's Day and the days after Valentine, of course. I think I do want to add a little thing on top to embellish the front a little. Maybe add a little button, maybe 3 buttons. I also have a blue one. Maybe that would be fun. Let me see, how am I going to do that? Do I want it on this side? I think I do. Or maybe like so. Yeah. Where do I want the buttons? Maybe like so? Yeah, let's do it. And I like the little blue button because it's, well, it's not in the booklet at all. But I do like it. It's just a pop of color besides pink and beige and white. Oh, I really like this. Yeah, it does need a closure, of course. This is what we got now. A little bit too much light. Yeah, this is sweet. Okay, let me just think of a closure real quick. Well, I already think I know what I'm going to take as a closure. It's not a hard decision, actually. I'm just going to rip another piece of the fabric and I'm going to tie it around the booklet and close it. That's basically what I'm going to do. So yeah, if you have an old bed sheet, don't throw it away. You can use it in your journal. Of course, you have to wash it. Okay, I wanted to make it smaller, but I don't think it's possible. I'm just going to tie this. I think I'm going to tie it over here. Don't want it over his face or her face. I think it's a he. I'm not sure. Oh, this is so cute. Yeah, I like this. So, yeah, I didn't do anything with this paper, but that's okay. Let me stand up so you can see what we created today. But this is what we got today. I really like it. So yeah, these will be available in my Facebook group. I think I will add them to the Ko-fi page too. This bow needs to be a little bit smaller because it's very big. And I also think I need to cut this like so. No, the other way around. What am I doing? This way. I like that. That's better that way. Yeah, now it's really finished. So yeah, this is it for today. The Valentine freebies. I still have pieces left. Fun pieces to play with. And also check out the new kit that I found on my laptop. And it is available on my Ko-fi, and after that it will be also available on my Etsy, but on Ko-fi it's a little bit cheaper because it's a Valentine's promotion thing that I want to give to you. A few people have the kit for a reduced price. So yeah, this is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. If you're not subscribed, maybe you want to subscribe to my channel. Oh, I forgot to say, if you create something with this little booklet, you can also enter it as an entry in the Shabby Your Art challenge, #ShabbyYourArt. And that's a challenge that is running in 5 Facebook groups. It is hosted by LineDotArrow together with Two Sister Jam, Haystack Crafty Corner, Junk Journal Tutorials or More, and Sweet Pea Papers. And you can enter in all those 5 groups separate, and they have a drawing afterwards. But I think it's okay if you are going to enter with this too. You don't have to, because there are freebies in the challenge also. But if you want to use this in combination with the freebies, feel free to do that and use it as an entry for #ShabbyYourArt. Yeah, this is really it. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay creative, and I hope to see you the next time. Greetings from the Netherlands. Bye bye. Bye.